Okay, I'm now live. I have before me a package ordered on November 15th. It's a quarter pound of pennies in one package inside and half a pound of copper coins. These are supposed to be all copper. Well, it's going to be wheat cents, some Indian cents, and maybe we're lucky a Lord cent or flying eagle. They just randomly put coins into pouches and they at the order them and they ship them off to you. It's coinstv.com, I think it is. So we're going to open it up. And we're going to get them out. So here's their. Oh, you got the app. They never give them a free coin. Packing slip. They put it all in one bag. Let's find out. No, it's two separate bags. So here's the half pound. This is the quarter pound. I don't feel nothing big, so Lord's. Oh, nope, no Lord cents in here. So it looks like it'll be the Indian heads or the wheats. Same thing on this one, maybe. I'm just filling around. I just feel all the same size, so we're going to break them out one bag at a time. Cool bags. I like the bags. So y'all know what I'm dealing with. We're going to dump out this bag first. Let's see if we got any. Oh, we got a Steely. There's my little light. Got a couple still cents in here. No, see no. Oh, we got one Indian head. So 5 Steelies so far. Another Indian head cent. Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa. Flying eagle. I got a flying eagle, people. 1 cent. Let's see what I'm gonna scope it. 1857 Flying Eagle. It's got some details left, so we're gonna scope that one shortly. Another Indian head cent. I'm just trying to separate them into groups before we look at the dates. So we got one Flying Eagle. That is cool. It's gonna be all Wheaties. Oh, I just moved the Indian head cents in with each other. Hello, Jimmy. Hello, IT. Indigenous Treasure says hi. So yeah, we got Flying Eagle. I've been waiting for that to happen. So we're going to move these over off to the side. We're going to dump out the next bag. No telling what else I might find. We're going to start scoping all these coins. That's a $20 coin right there, that Flying Eagle. I think it's a G4, maybe. There's some details. It's been cleaned. More Steelies. Indian head. I'm trying to figure out the still sense. I don't know where my flashlight is with the magnet on the end of it. Boy, I got a lot of steel cents out of this bag. The Indian. More steelies. So we got a bunch more steelies here. Another Indian. Another Indian. It's a 1900 Indian. The steely, I think. That was a 45 Denver. Looks like a steely. Another steely. Another steel cent. Well, there's a bunch of steel cents in this bag. Okay, well, let's get scoping. There's a site called Coins TV. There you go, Coins TV. I'll leave it there for a second. There's you can scan that, but it's coinstv.com, I think. I ordered it from them. The 2 bags total was $70 something. So let's flip up the camera, cell phone. Let's look at the Flying Eagle, people. $18.57. Got a little bit of details left in the wings. Some detail left. So this is a G4. So what I'm going to do is open up Firefox here, since I got, go to PCGS price guide. I'm just going to look it up. I'm not going to drag it over. I'm just going to look at it. A G4 is a $30 coin. So I'm going to get to the actual. I'm looking at it right now online. So AG2 is 28. A G3 is 28. G4 is 30. F6 is 44. So, but I think it's either a G3, AG3 or a G4. Now let's look at all the Indian head cents. Still looking, kind of see if there's any more. Oh, there's another one. There's 3. I found 3 more, just moving the pennies around. So we're gonna look at them all together and just stack them up. There's a 1902. 1 partial diamond, and that's it. $1900. Another 1900. A little bit of damage there. This is a $1.50 coin in the coin shops. There's a 1908. Next group, 1904. 1907 with some damage on the reverse. Something right there between the 1 and the 9. There's a 1900. A little bit better shape. We got one diamond there. See a little bit of Liberty in the headdress. Nice cheek. You can see the lips, the eyes. It's probably a 6 at best. It's 1907. (1906) and 1905. Now I start going through all the steelies. See how many we got total? There's 5. Was that 5? 5, 10, 17 total steel cents. So look for any type of errors on there. Oh, that's a Lincoln cent. Yeah, there it is a Lincoln cent, but 43 Denver. I want to see no RPM on that one. There are RPMs on the steel cents. There's some doubling on some of the steel cents too. So I think what they do is they buy collections and they just pop out these coins, dump them into a bin, and just let them go. Bunch of 43 Phillies. There's damage to that 4, but this is an S. See the rust starting to come through. There's another 43S, a little bit better shape. Another 43. $43 Denver, that might be an RPM. I'll have to look at it later. 43 Philly. Another 43 Philly. Boy, getting more than 43 S's. I think the 43 S is the lower manage of all the steel cents. Okay, this is a die fill. Missing the 4. That's just the rust and stuff. 43 Philly. That was pretty bad. This is zinc coating on there starting to come off. These are not replayed, I can tell you that much. Oh, I missed an Indian head cent over here. Another 1905. They're back. Where'd you go to? Now I'm time to start looking at the wheat cents. Then we're going to get into some quarters. So we got $100 worth of quarters. 34 Denver. 51 Denver. 48. 57 Denver. A little bit of a die chip inside that 9. 50. 39. What was this one? 34. Okay. Now, there are some double dies on these, but this is not one of them. 36. 51. Is that 51 also? I think it was. Yep. 56 Denver. Possible RPM on that one. Sorry, I gotta clear out my throat. 58 Denver. 53 Denver. 42. 55. 6 is 5. That's 5 from 54 up there now. 38. Getting some dirties in here. This is pretty cool. 54. 57 Denver. Oh, we got 29. So far, that's the oldest penny we found. All these. 58. Another Indian head cent. Some damage done to it. What year are we getting? 1907. This I may just give to a kid. They'll go into my coal pile. Unless somebody wants to buy it from me. Oh, another one. 1903. How many Indian heads does that make now? Yeah, I know. And I can't find it. I think I put it back into the bucket by accident. $13 Indian head cents so far. Oh, here's another one. 1897. That's the oldest Indian head cent. Oldest. Second oldest penny. Become the Flying Eagle. A lot of people didn't know about that. I was shocked. We got filled in 9 right there and part of the 5 on 57 Denver. Finally got 52 up there on the board. So we got another Indian head cent, 1901. I think, see, we got 1900, 2, 03, 05, 7, and 8. 49 Denver. Another Indian head cent, 1907. This is going into the coals at 56. 51S. Another Indian head cent, 1901. Wow, that's 17, I think it is now. 45. 54. Oh, it's up here. 52 Denver. 44. I'm trying to keep everything straight. Okay. There's a 36. Do I already have a 36 up here? I think I did. That's 38. 36. There we go. Whoa, 1909. Question is, did we get the VDB? And we have a VDB. 1909 VDB. This is a AG3. Let's see what that's worth. I actually sold a VDB last Saturday for 15. So a 4 would be $18. It's an $18 coin and a 3. And a 2 is 17 and 1 it's 17. I'll have to flip that one here in a second. This has got damage. That's going to go into my coal. Right now, we're just going to stack in with everything else. 44. 51. See what I do? I actually need to take these. These are a little bit, this is a little pack of 10 wheat cents. These are coals. I don't really want to sell them. So I'll put coals together and now remember, I'll bring these with me when I work at Domino's and give these out to the kids. I need to make some more though. I'm almost out. 52 Denver. That's a different mint style. Okay, that's one style, 52. Yeah, it's the same one. Okay, those two are the same. There's some of the wheat cents have 2 to 3 different mint styles. There's a 46S. I think that is a large S. I am not sure, so I gotta look that up. No, there's an inverted. There's an inverted S. And there's a S over D, so that's not it. That's a regular 46S. Okay, cool. 58 Denver. 54. That's cool. Get a flying eagle. 57. 55. Yeah, it's got some junk on it. That's like some dried glue. So we'll have to get an acetone bath on that one. 52. Denver. Okay. 53 Denver. 58 Denver. That's a lot of coins between two bags. And that back looks nice. 56 Denver. I was thinking about this the other day. If I could start roll hunting back, I was working at first start McDonald's. I wonder how many wheat cents I would have right now. Now I know every now and then when we open up rolls to give change out, I'll find a wheat cent then, and I kept it. 45. 56. 51. Man, that's a lot of Indian head cents. Now I gotta find my Indian head cent book, which I can't find. See if I have the 57. I don't know if I have a 57 flying eagle. This is different mint style. I think this is the ball in Africa. $48, another 48. That's the second one of that one. In a minute, when I get done sorting these out, I'm going to show y'all everything. I'm stacking them all up by years. Not separating by mint mark. That'd take forever for a live stream. $58. Yeah, mine's been acting funny too, but now it's staying up. I don't know what's going on. I think AT&T is doing some adjustments in my area because I kept losing connection last night. I was going to try to do a pop-up sale last night, but the way everything was acting up, there's just no way. 52 Denver. 46. Now, like I said, I am not separating by mint styles. I'm separating by year. It's a 53. That's a nice little 53. Probably brown XF 30. 55 Denver. 58. 48. Get to the end of the wheat cents. Then I'm going to break out a couple rows of quarters for tonight. $46. 47 Philly. Mm-hmm. Another 1909. Let's see if we strike gold again. Another Victor. Oh, this is a little bit better VDB. So now we got two VDBs. These are going to be going for sale on Whatnot. $19.50, just worn down. That is not a DDO. Got some damage to the coin. That almost looks like a lamination peel, but that's just damage to the coin. $51 Denver. $45 Denver with some environmental damage going on to it. Yeah, when I touched that flying eagle and felt how thick it was, I said, wait a minute. I bought two. One's in the safe, which I want to send off for grading. $6 Denver. 37. So we need a 35. At least we'll have to complete that row right there like that. Going from 54 to from 34 to 39. So we're getting there. I'm getting there to the end. That'd been crazy if I got two flying eagles in one bag. That would have been crazy. Oh, we missed a Stilly, so we got another Stilly. See, that rust made it look almost like a copper. No, that is a different mint style on a 44S. It's got the straight relief or whatever you want to call that, serif. Okay. $55. Too bad it's not a double die. That'd been nice. So, got 5 coins left. 44. $47. This is 1940 to complete the set. 52. What was this one? 41. And 50. Okay. Now, I kept the stillies out away from everything, but that's all the coins we got out of those two bags. The Flying Eagle, the Indian Head Cents, the Stillies, all 50s, 40s. We got 29 someplace. I thought. 34. Well, we got some old coins. So let's get all of this put up. And I'm going to wait and flip these here in a little bit. So I'm just going to put all of these into one bag. Still, these Indian headsets are going to go into the smaller bag. So I got them separated out. It'd be easy to keep them like that. Now, I will go back off camera later, resort these out, separate them by... I'm slowly working on that, where I'm separating them right now by the year. Then once I get to the year, I'm breaking down by the mint styles. You know. Okay. See, I did a quarter pound bag once, and I did a half a pound. This time I went both routes. The only one in here. Again. Okay. Now we're going to do a couple rows of quarters. I've got a meeting in the morning, so... Those pennies took up 37 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and do 2 rows of customer wrap quarters. So what are we looking on here? We look for any type of errors, die chips, W quarters, especially. So they released a video on the new quarters, dimes, and half dollars coming out for next year. They are going to be doing pennies by limited release, mainly, I think, from what I understand, it's going to be mint sets, proof sets, and you can buy rolls from the mint. So we will see what happens. That's a nice Smoky Mountain one. Okay. Tell you what, with the new quarter designs coming up, there's going to be errors all over those quarters. Dimes too. I'm pretty sure. So it's going to be fun hunting those. No broken branch. No spinning horse. Okay, nothing there. Now I'm exhausted. That's why we're only doing 2 rows of quarters tonight. I get to update the title. Flying Eagle found. Let's see. So onto the nothing there, nothing there. I did stop and get me a little drink and something to eat while I was getting gas. And the lady said, "Sir, would you like for me to upgrade your cup to the Lucille Ball cup?" She said, I said, "I don't think so. Let me think about it." So I went on shopping. And then my brother's called. One of our signing paperwork so he can get back to his old house. I said, no. So I'll probably make an enemy on that side of the family. But to me, it's okay. Okay, I am starting to get sleepy. Oh, we got a little bit of the extra leaf on this one. The J is covered up and part of the F is covered up. So we got in there a quarter. So I was looking at variety business side on that quarter. Ooh, we got a nice shiny quarter coming up. One of the women's quarters. And lady came up to the CMH. Actually, we're gonna do one. I need to get some sleep. Oh, do we have it? No, die chip. Oh yeah, that's back here. So we're gonna just do one. I've got to get some sleep. Possible W? Nope. Philly. Oh yeah, Philly. Let's get a little bit more on these other stocks. Okay, nothing on that quarter. Yeah, I'm going to call it a night after this row quarter. I'm just exhausted. Been a long day at the office. We did get some projects out today, this week. Okay, there's nothing on this one. Okay, ain't nothing there. I'm not talking as much because I'm sleepy. The more I talk, the quicker it's be able for me to go back to sleep. Let's see. I'm actually getting to the end for tonight. That was a fun little good little surprise hunt from Coins TV for the Flying Eagle. Let's see, 60 S and A2. How bad is that one? That's in decent shape. I'm trying to think what I want to do next because I am getting sleepy. I think we're going to go ahead and call this video feed live tonight. Thanks everybody came out. For those who stuck around, saw a flying eagle from 1857, which in 2 years is going to make that coin a 100-year-old coin. And as always, remember to check both sides of your coins because you never know what you're going to find. Everybody have a good evening.